Hello everybody, and here we are at Kaikoura main beach, January the 4th, 2020, and this is the Kaikoura annual surf fishing competition, and I've just put the car in the car park, and you've got anglers that end of the beach, and near the opposite the railway station. You can see them all there. Some cones, and there's quad bikes, and you've got some anglers here behind the supermarket. These rods, and had a little patrol earlier this morning. I don't think too many people. I think someone could have caught a skate or something like that. So we're just looking to see if anyone's caught anything. And, so we'll just have a little walk along. And then sort of might have a little chat with somebody if they want to have a talk. But there's prize money for I think first, second, third place. Obviously, sort of heaviest fish first. I think it's about $15 to enter. So that's the dude. I think he might weigh the fish on there. I'm not sure. These are all the rods. That there's rods everywhere. You'd think they'd get something. There's a moki caught last night off the railway station. I had a quick chat with him. He said he was using squid. I'm like, well, that's not something they use usually for mokies. Mokies is usually crab, shrimp, mussel bait, prawns, things like that. If you want some mussels, you can buy the green shell ones from the supermarket, which they get up the Marlborough Sands. You can also you can catch crabs, paddle crabs, with setting a trap. Not so prolific off this coast, but there's a lot off Christchurch, off New Brighton. So yeah, rods. Dee. Any luck?
Not really.
Not really. It's the sort of thing they use, isn't it? Shrimps and stuff. What's that? Little shrimp or something. See a little rod wrestler, a bit of angle iron there. So you don't need fantastic gear to do well in these sort of competitions. You've got a certain amount of time. They're allowed to fish till 1:30, I think. I think high water's at about 1:15. They started fairly early. It was at 8 till 1 or something like that. I mean, that's plenty long enough. But you don't need fantastic gear to do well. Chat with the binoculars. I had a chat with him earlier on. I think he's caught too much. Looking at the gear a lot of people are using, it's not, it's the stuff you've sort of had in sort of the late 80s sort of thing, But I'm telling you, that is all you need just to I'm not sure what the prize money is, but there's a lot of people fishing right really along quite a few kilometres back, and I see all their tents and stuff right at the other end of the beach. So multiply that by $15. It's worthwhile sort of see all these rods. Look, a lot of sort of debris sort of washed up. Again, you've got all these different baits, look, already pre-rigged. Look. Got a waratah spike there. Look at that. Got a nice tall rod rest. Yeah, another invention. Look, just a bit of wood. Just a bit of wood. Look, found on the beach, driven in. You can pick up these ones in the tackle shop for $20, something like that. They're ever so cheap. A little bit heavy. Aluminium ones are the best. Yeah, just looking at the gear, I mean, it's like, does a job, I suppose, for a fishing competition. A lot of the fish are very close in. You only need a cast of about 20 yards or whatever. 20, 30 yards, as long as you're using the right bait, that's the most important thing. Reasonable sort of rig and the right sort of bait, and that's the key to success, really. And yeah, so that's right, we're having a little walk along here. Of course, don't want to interfere with what they're doing. People trying to win it. So you're along this coast, skate is something that we're looking to catch today. Grey boy, or in the UK they call it tope. And school shark, it's the same thing. 7 gill sharks they get here. What else do they get? Oh, he's got a shark. He's got a shark. We've got a winner. We've got a winner. We've got a winner. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Cool, that's a big one. Cool, what is that?
It's called a carpet shark.
Oh, carpet shark. Oh, I know, yeah.
They got a really distinct smell.
Cool, lovely.
Yeah.
That'll win you the competition. Oh, what's she got there? Is that bait or is that?
Yeah, it's bait.
Yeah, carwo bait. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh. Looks like you're in pole position with that one. Yeah, got a carpet shark. Let's get loads of them in my boat in the Marlborough Sounds. Pesky things. But the weight of that could win you something, I suppose. If not a lot else has been caught. They're using carwo, using fish baits, so you associate getting tope and school shark and grey boy on that. Grey boys can grow very big, very powerful. So you need the right tackle for that. So yeah, so the skate, you can catch skate. For skate, I mean squid will get you a skate. You need to be using fish baits for the school shark or the grey boy. Moki, you need to be using crab or mussels, really. Carwai will take the fish baits as well. I'm just trying to think what else be out there. If you pick up a red cod will probably eat absolutely anything. Red cod will eat absolutely anything. A good bait for red cod is mullet, freshly caught mullet from the rivers, chopped up into little cut baits. All that sort of stuff. Just trying to think what else they would catch here. Butterfish, but I've never done very good with butterfish. What else would they get here? They get salmon. They get Chinook salmon, not very many, but they do. they do get them. They do take bait. They will take a pilchard, but mainly it's all on spinners, artificial lures. So you've got to cast and retrieve, cast and retrieve. So you can see all the people back where we're walking that way. He's got a little man-made tripod there. Little baby there. Baby there. Family, look. Coming down for the day. That's sweet, isn't it? Very sweet. So there's people. I can see a load of rods way into the distance. And looks like a load of tents and brollies right down there. They have this every year. And all the chairs and drinks and little family, little children. Yeah, little kids running around. So it's got a little flag up there. See that? It's got a little flag up there as the indicator. See if the rod tip's banging away. That's fair enough, isn't it? Yeah. This is sort of a carnival day. These are locals come to this competition. But yeah, that's pretty much it really. I don't really know what to say. Can't see any whoppers sitting on the side of the bank, but they've got about another hour to go. So I might as well sort of start walking back. That wind's quite strong. Yeah. So with regards to fishing rigs they'll be using here, using paternoster rigs. You want to be using sort of a 5 ounce, 6 ounce lead on a running rig or a fixed paternoster. Something like, 230 hook. Depends what you're sort of targeting. And you want to be looking just to be getting sort of 20, 30 yards out. Not too far. I think just long as the fish are looking for the food, which is being sort of scoured out by the breaking waves over the sand and dragging it back in on the undertow into like the first shelf. There's like a little ledge where the very first wave starts to break. There's like a little sort of edge in there, and fish patrol up and down there. So you only want 20, 30 yards out is all you need. You don't need top of the range 15-foot surf casters. Some beaches you do, and that's the sort of gear I like to use. But a lot of the gear people are using here is actually I would say old-fashioned. But hey, that has got just if you're using the right bait, that's just as effective. And it's probably why they haven't bothered to upgrade the gear. So anyway, so what I've been told is there's weigh marshals are on these quad bikes, and they turn up, and if you've got a fish, you just flag them down. They'll weigh it, record your name and your entry number, and they'll weigh it right at the end. And I think they might even take the fish up to the hunting and fishing, which is at the very top behind the supermarket, which is just over this area here where these chaps are. And they'll weigh and store your fish there, and so there's a prize. There's first, second, third. So yeah, so species likely to encounter here. So you're looking at sort of probably terraki, may get a gurnard, may get a skate, 7-gill shark, grey boy shark, red cod, a moki, may get a moki, carpet sharks, some pieces like that. Yeah, it's a bit of a lottery. It's a bit of a lottery. Some you get the impression they do move the data. I know there's one in Amberley where they tend to move the data around a little bit. I think if it's been a bit poor one year, sort of early January, and I've noticed they've used to have that one at early January, and I looked at the data when I drove past, and they sort of have scheduled it for towards the end of January. So sometimes just a couple of weeks, slightly more warmer weather, can improve the festival. Certainly, I mean, I haven't walked on the entire length, but I mean, that you could argue that it's probably, you've got anglers probably 4 kilometres, over 4 kilometres. I can see people right in the distance, probably 2 kilometres away from here and 2 kilometres ahead of me there. So there's probably 100 rods, 200 rods here, I would say. So be interesting to go on Google in a week's time and just sort of find out what was actually won it. Usually a special fish will sort of win it. Yeah, so there you have it. Hello, he's in. This guy's in. See it? This guy's in right in front of us. That's good timing. That's good timing. Don't yank it too hard, mate. Keep winding. That would have been a car wind, so it's got off. So it's a car wind hit his bait, and I cannot believe he's not wound it in. So when you get hit like that, you want to be checking your baits. That's a car wind. It's still there. Look, it's still got it. It's still got it on. Look. God, this guy does not know what he's doing. Anyway, let's just. He's heaving it. I hope it's line strong enough. You'll be taking it a bit easy when you've got a fish on like this. Taking it easy. Just cranking it up. Don't want to tighten it up too much. Yeah, see a lot over the years, see a lot of fish, lose a lot of fish, but the only way you learn is through is by losing. But I hope he doesn't. It'd be nice to see it for the camera. Splash. That's a great boy. Yeah, that's a great boy. Well done, mate. Like a Tope or a grey boy, or a smooth hand. Tailor for it. Oh, look.